I think about one of our sisters, for example, who's a very unusual sister. She's more artistic and really more of a right brain person. And most of our sisters are, I would characterize as left brain people. I'm a right brain person. But this sister's a very far off the charts right brain thinker, very creative, very out of the box thinker. And she had a spirituality center. And the building where this spirituality center was right next to the retirement home. They had to tear the building down in order to expand the retirement facility. And after they did that, I mean, I just thought it was devastating because I loved going there. I loved being with her at her place. And I went down and I saw her walking behind the retirement center on their campus. They have these beautiful grounds in San Antonio. And I walked up and I said, Alice, how are you? I just thought this would be terrible. And she said, I'm fine. I'm like, how can you be fine? She said, because what I do and my mission in life is here. It's not a building. It's not a place. And I thought, wow. And she said, I'm doing this other wonderful thing now. And I mean, she just, to have that sort of belief in what you're doing, that the place doesn't matter, material things don't matter, it's the mission, is an astounding thing. And it's a rare quality. I really believe that working in the arts and having a creative outlet makes you a much more effective leader, because people think, well, artists are just kind of these, loosey-goosey, pie-in-the-sky people who don't have any common sense and so on and so forth. But, being a potter involves a lot of problem solving. You have to think through, how am I going to do this? How am I going to make this work? What combinations of things will do this? How do I create this in such a way that it's going to function the way I think it ought to function? There's a lot of critical thinking skills you develop working in the arts, and that's why when they keep hammering away at the National Endowment for the Arts or taking away from art education in schools, I just think that's so tragic, because it really does affect the way people are able to problem solve and work in the world around them. And so I think that's the other thing that has really been helpful to me in my job.